Welcome students, this is section 11.3, our third day. This is Wednesday classwork. Some students asked me for more videos because they were challenged by the homework. So what I will do is present 3 or 4 problems, okay? Question number 1. Find the area of the shaded region if the big diameter is 12 inches and the small diameter is 8 inches. So in this question, in order to find the shaded area, you really have to do find the area of the bigger circle minus the area of the smallest circle. Okay, now for the big circle, if the diameter is 6 inches, the radius, if diameter is 12 inches, the radius will be 6. Now in the tiny circle, inside circle, if the diameter is 8, the radius will be equal to 4. So let me do it again. A radius is equal to 6. A radius is equal to 4. Okay? So the goal is to find the area of the big circle and subtract the area of the small circle. Area of circle is pi r squared, so it'll be pi times 6 squared minus pi times 4 squared. This will be pi times 6 squared, exponents first, it will be 36 pi minus 16 pi. So think about 36x minus 16x, the final answer is 20 pi square inches. This is the exact solution. If you want to get approximation, multiply 20 times pi or 3.14 and the answer will be, let me check my calculator. Oh, what is it? I can't find it right now, so you can calculate this. Okay, let's do another example. Example number 3. Okay, find the area of the shaded region. Okay, so in this problem we have outside a rectangle and I have 2 circles inside. So how do you find the area of the shaded region? You have to do a rectangle. Okay, you have to do area of the rectangle minus 2 circles. Rectangle, it's pretty easy. How do you find area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is technically base times height, or in other words, height times base. If the height is 10, in other words, diameter is 10, so this diameter is also 10, therefore this is also 10. So how long is the base of the rectangle? The answer is 20. Okay, so the area of the rectangle would be 20 times 10, which in few minutes it will be 200 square units, minus 2 circles. So 2 times, what's the formula for area of a circle? Circle is pi r squared. So it will be 2 times pi times a radius to the second power. Now, how long is the radius? How long is this radius in red? The answer is 5, because if diameter is 10, a radius is equal to 5. Okay? Now, if you finish this problem, 20 times 100 is 200, minus, please remember exponents first, 5 times 5 is 25, 25 times 2, minus 50 pi. Okay, so the final answer is 20 minus 50 pi, in parentheses, square units. And let me double check where the units are in this case. We don't have units, so just say 200 minus 50 pi units square. Okay, if you want to get the approximation, just do on your calculator 200 minus 50 times 3.14 and that will be your answer. Okay, and finally, let's do question number 9. Because number 9, I have a circle, outside circle, and inside I have a square. Okay, so in question number 9, you have to do area of a circle minus square. And if you do this, this will give you the shaded region. Okay. Area of a circle is pi r square. So it will be pi r square minus your square inside. So ask yourself, how long is the diameter of the big circle? The radius is 8. Okay, so diameter is equal to 16. Although in this case, I don't need to know diameter. All I need to know is the radius. So this will be pi times 8 square minus the area of the square. Okay, so how do you find the area of the square? You could do this in so many different ways, but one way to explain this, think about this triangle over here. Okay, if this is 8, okay, this side is also 8, and how do you find area of a triangle? Area of a triangle would be 1/2 base times height. Okay, so in this case, if I'm talking about this triangle, the base is 8 and height is 8. So this would be 1/2 times 8 times 8. Okay, 8 times 8 is 64, and 1/2 of 64 is 32. So the area of the one triangle, of the tiny triangle in red, is 32 square units. But that's not the area of the square. Okay, so question that you can ask yourself, how many triangles do you see? You see 4 congruent triangles. This area is 32 square units. 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 Okay, so the answer here will be minus 4 times 32. Oh, I made one mistake with the circle. I forgot to square it. Sorry, because area of a square is pi r square. Okay, so your final answer will be area of the circle would be pi r square. Please remember exponents first. 8 times 8 is 64, so that would be 64 pi, okay, minus 4 times 32. 4 times 30 is 120. 4 times 2 is 8, so that would be 128. So this is your exact answer, square units. Okay, if you want to get the approximation, for example, I'm looking at the textbook, your homework. Your homework says round your answer to nearest tenth. All you have to do is do 64 times 3.14 minus 128, and that will be your answer. Again, I'm trying to find my calculator. I don't know where it is. Maybe downstairs. Give me a minute. You know, I am going to use my cell phone to calculate this, okay? So if I do 64 times 3.14 minus 128, I have approximately 72.96 square units. Okay, so the answer is approximately 73 square units. So I hope this video helps. Try your homework. I know it's a little bit more challenging, but again, you know, this is the third day on this section, so obviously you should expect more challenging work. Okay, thank you, bye-bye.